Welcome back, everyone. Today we are starting a little series where we are taking a deep dive into every single one of the worlds here at Epic Universe. And today we have dragons over in the Isle of Berk. We are digging into everything that is offered inside of Isle of Berk for you guys. We're going to shows, we're showing you rides, food, you name it, we're showing it to you. Let's go ahead and take a deep dive with the dragons over here at Isle of Berk. Now the first thing we have to look at is our portal in to Berk, and you can see a big spire up here. Not the spire, but a really cool detail is right there around pretty much like that little like globe looking thing right there. You can actually see Toothless, the dragon, flying in circles, and you can see our sign says, "We, my friends, have dragons." And what's very cool is all of these little emblems and logos around the portal on the outside all have different dragons. So if you can see, these are all of the different types of dragons that you can find. And I feel like you can kind of understand the ones that are here.
Night Fury?
I believe that is the Night Fury up there. What's really cool too is the texture here that they use also makes it look like it's like this wooden style. So you get that kind of Viking aesthetic on the outer shell, but as you get to kind of the edges, you still have the portal design that you get. So kind of it's a hybrid as you are walking in, and we'll take a deeper dive here in a second. Now as we walk in, these are the gates that they will actually close when the land is done or in the mornings before it is officially open. And as you come in, you can hear the sounds and all of the effects of the portal here. And you kind of have more like almost Celestial Park vibes here above us. But as you are walking in, you can see the shift from the red portal, and then you see like these fire lamps here that are kind of meant to look like wood burning, and you get this rock structure as you are coming straight in with your big sign that explains this is Berk. And you can read through here, and then at the end it does tell you we have dragons, lots and lots of dragons. What's really cool is you can see kind of the design of the rock and how it kind of forms right here with the outer rock there, and you're kind of enclosed here. So that way as you walk around, you then get revealed into the Isle of Berk and this beautiful, beautiful view of the entire landscape. And it opens up beautifully. You hear the transition of the music from Celestial Park as you walk in, and then you get the How to Train Your Dragon music as you can hear over the speakers. And it's just this grand entrance as you walk in, and then you see all of the attractions. So right in front of us, we do have Hiccups. Out in the distance, we have Dragon Racers Rally, and then actually over to the right then, we'll have the Fyre Drill. So it's very cool just to see all of the design here as you walk in and get that like big reveal. Now the Universal Photo stuff is a little hit or miss. I know sometimes you can find photos. I don't think they have like the photo pass going yet, but this is unique. So you can actually come over here, press the button, get into position, stand on the marker, pose, and then guess what? You can scan your code and get a nice photo with you in front of the Isle of Berk. Something that is really cool about the Isle of Berk is they have 3 attractions here, all completely different. You have a roller coaster, you have a big wing flying ride, and then you have a fun like water interactive ride. So you have 3 completely different attractions, along with multiple food options, a lot of shopping, a ton of meet and greets, and again, dragons. As you are walking around at the Isle of Berk, make sure to keep your eyes out because there are dragons everywhere, and we have some little babies over here fighting over fish as they are hungry. And if you guys know, at the Isle of Berk and just in general, the dragons, that is their main source of food, is the fish. Now the location may be slightly unknown, but the benches here inside of the Isle of Berk have no nails. They were commissioned by a company to use only chainsaws, and so you will notice if you come up to them, they are all hand carved and designed. That is why you can see how realistic all of this wood is. This is all legit, and it has no nails. It is just a full design, which is super incredible. I mean, the craftsmanship here is immaculate. So next time you guys are sitting on a bench in Isle of Berk, just think somebody hand carved that for Epic Universe, and there's not a single nail anywhere. It's always great to see how well themed all of the shopping is as well. As you can see, it looks like Viking structures and basically ships in a sense with all of their merchandise here. And this is just one small side stand. Now, one of your options to eat is over here at the Spitfire Grill. As you can see, the large dragon standing up top there. The sign looks incredible, and you have multiple stations. Again, this is not a sit down, sit and order. This is kind of a quick grab, if you will. And over to the left, you do have Coke Freestyle machines along the wall. But right behind us, right in here, we actually have the Hooligan Harbor Hideaway, where you can come, get some shade, and take a look at this view. And you can see everybody out here on Fyre Drill. How fun is that? So you can see them kind of going through. Oh no, there's winners and losers. Oh look, is that Ruffnut and Tuffnut right here with their cannons? Better watch out, you might get a little wet, but a fun little view. You also get a beautiful view of the spire from here too. And again, you are out of the sun and in the shade. Here is another dragon just existing. Sometimes the characters will come over here and actually interact, and then they'll kind of talk and they'll go out. This is clearly the ice dragon, and it will actually breathe kind of like a frosty smoke out at points too, but I think he's a little grumpy right now. What's interesting is actually the pupils will get bigger and smaller, which is an interesting little thing. It's just like makes it kind of come alive too. As you keep traversing the land, you're gonna come back here in the corner and you can actually meet Hiccup and Toothless. There's a sign for the meet and greet, and you can see the line over here. And you best believe we are going to meet these two and come talk to Hiccup and Toothless, the icons from How to Train Your Dragon. So the wait time is actually 75 minutes, so we're gonna come back in a little bit. I am getting hungry, and we wanna show you some of the food items. Also, Toothless's treasures are right over here too. This is a pretty cool little interactive element too. So we have what seems to be Toothless up there, and Nicole's gonna demonstrate for us. You can spin this wheel, and you can make him fly. Well, I think his one wing is a little messed up right now, but that's okay. You can also get popcorn over here. This is a little snack stand if you guys are looking for that. Another one of our benches here. And this is actually Ruffnut and Tuffnut's dragons right here. So they are right there hanging out, existing in the land, but we have their dragons right here. Over here in the back, we do have the Untrainable dragon, which we're going to be checking out in just a little bit. Again, we cannot film it, but we'll tell you our thoughts on it. And we have the sheep right here too. Love the sheep of Berk. As you know, they are used for games sometimes. They launch them around, have fun with them. We have, looks to be some dragon tails right here hanging out of these little fortresses up top. But I just love all these little details. Everything in this land, it all has a purpose. And it's so beautiful. Now I do want to show you guys what is over here at the Toothless's treasure, just so you kind of have some sort of idea what the merchandise would look like. Again, beautiful architecture, just very grand entrance as you walk into this store. And again, I mean, this is just a little store, but just all of the details are great. Oh my gosh, the Nightlights are hanging in the hammock up there. Now you can get these little mystery boxes. We have shown a lot of these. Now there's a lot of merchandise. I can't go through all of it here, otherwise the video would be 3 hours long. But it's fun. I do like these. I love the little mystery boxes. But you can pretty much get all of the main dragons that you see inside of the film. Now, there are a lot of variations of dragons, but the main ones that they do focus on, you can buy stuff pertaining to them. Also, more mystery eggs here. Then you have a lot of kids merch here. So you have like kids shirts pertaining to each of the dragons as well. Ruffnut and Tuffnuts again. Obviously, we have Toothless here with the Night Fury. Oh, that's kind of cool. They actually have what they are on the side. So you can see, again, Night Fury right there. So they're all listed on the side. Okay, so when you open these, I think they actually open them back up there for you and make announcements. So yeah, you get to choose your dragon. I don't know. Are they? Well, yeah, so back here, it does show you collect all 5. So I think it is a random option, but you can see they're in these little like carriers, and you get all these baby dragons. That is adorable. We also have our Night Fury / Toothless plushes. We have the fun outfits for them here too, so you can get the headband, you can get like the gloves, and then on the other side you can get Light Fury and like the outfit for Light Fury as well. Little light up wings right there. Look at how fun this is too, like the tree with all of the plushes inside too, so it's like they're all hanging out. And even the lights up here, oh my gosh, have design to them. Everything is just so well themed. Even up there on the ledge, you can see like little like wooden figures of everything. They're weighing the eggs over there, the dragon eggs. So Nicole found out that these are not random, by the way. So based on the egg color is who you're gonna get. So this one's kind of like this purpley color. You're gonna get the Light Fury. This one's kind of this like turquoise. That's going to give you Stormfly. So if you want Toothless, you kind of need this like green egg, which I think is that one. Yeah, right there. So you'd have to try and find them. They're all random in here as far as like the colors go, but again, you can pick your dragon, which is nice. All right, so the employee did tell us they do not have Toothless right now. So if you are looking for Toothless, you gotta keep an eye out, but that's okay. We'll be back, we'll be back. Do you love the sheep?
Headband, yes.
They are pretty cute. Are they fluffy? Oh, they are kind of fluffy. It is nice that you can see and try things out. I also love all the sheep, by the way. We have seen this at the preview center, but then they have their little outfits. They're trying to look like dragons, which is so funny. Look at these shirts too. Oh, that's actually pretty nice quality too. And they have lounge flies with these sheep. You have mugs and these mini coin purses, which is crazy. I feel like every land has these. You can get some fluffy socks of the sheep too. They also have a ton of all of these pins. There's the Nightlights there. We have Stormfly, Toothless, Meat Lug, Barf and Belch. And we have just kind of like generic ones around here. You have keychains as well. Tons of merchandise. Oh, even these, look at these. How fun are those? Oh my gosh, they have some weight to them too. You can actually get Toothless's tail with like a pen. It's a cool look. Oh, they're opening up an egg right now. So they will actually open it up for you, crack the egg, and there you go. Don't forget the themed treats here. Cherry sours for Toothless. Stormfly has the gummy spines, and a sour fish for Barf and Belch. And you have some fun like chocolate things down here, popcorn. Over here we have mugs with all of your dragons as well. All different handles. I mean, look at that. Take a look at these jerseys. That is great. I think I might have to pick one of these up. Actually pretty light, thankfully. That is super cool. Lots of fun merch in here. Definitely way more than I think I was expecting, even in this small store, which is just crazy. But again, I love all of the decorations of everything. Again, the wooden slide, the wooden doors, just beautiful. We have another bench over here. More dragons. You know what's incredible? Look at the details here. So it's like the dragon is leaning down to blow fire because these are drying stations. They literally thought about just this small detail. So the dragon's like, hey, let me dry you off. I'll breathe fire on you. That is so good. What do we have over here? Looks like we have the ride entrance for Fyre Drill. Under new management is what is said. But, oh, hello.
Behold,
yes.
Fyre Drill.
You guys did a great job.
Right, well, of course we did. It's us.
Proved it.
Did you? Oh, what was the problem before?
It was so boring. Hiccup was like less watery, and Hiccup was just like, here's fire, dragon's fire. Boring.
So good.
Now it's awesome.
Thank you guys.
The blue X's.
Oh, okay. That seems like a lie.
Seems like he's
We've been
lying to us.
duped. That is what you can expect hanging out around Berk. Just fun character interactions. Hanging out, I love that. Anyway, yes, this is the ride. Apparently don't hit the blue X's because...
Or maybe do.
I don't know. Tuffnut, I think, was trying to, dupe us. That's funny. Every so often, Gobber will come out here and he'll be hanging out in his little area, tinkering around, and you can actually meet him. You can see some of maybe the teeth there of certain dragons. I can see the Gruel there. But yeah, he'll come out here and he'll actually exist in his little forge. And you can come talk and interact with him. So lots of meet and greets. He is not currently out right now, but keep an eye out. He will be around. You can see all of the helmets that the Vikings wear right there as well, and all the tools that are going through the conveyor belt. And one of my favorite things right around the corner is right here, and it's the sleeping dragon as he is just relaxing. Oh, he's waking up. Uh-oh. I think we woke him up. He was sleeping all last time. Oh, there he goes. He's back to bed. Phew. Even over here by this fountain, look at all of the texture here and the designs of the Vikings. This might be stoic. We have a dragon over there. And then you have this giant like goblet here. spitting out water. But right next to us is Mead Hall, where we are going to go try some food, bring you guys along with us. This is kind of the biggest food offering here. You can actually go inside, get out of the sun, and sit down. It's kind of the table service option where like you scan your code and then they're gonna bring it to your table. But look at the size of this place. That is the giant spire that you see when you are looking at Isle of Berk. One huge thing about Mead Hall is how gigantic these doors are that you go in. As you can see how tall it is. Look at Nicole. She doesn't even come close. All the design you can see as well inside of all the wood that is attached, all the texture, all over the place. Brings the Viking life to life, really. We're gonna show you what Mead Hall is all about as you get a first look along with us. We haven't been in here yet. As we walk in, it is definitely a hall. And wow, look at how cool that is. You have this hanging chandelier with like the candles there. It still looks like the wood is burning in those lanterns up top. And then you have this giant kind of circular seating arrangement, which is just super cool. And look at all the posters on the wall. You have all of the characters on the wall. We even have Astrid over here. You got Tuffnut, fish legs. You also have a giant portrait of Isle of Berk here with the dragons and Vikings all hanging out together in unison. Love that. You also do have Coke freestyle machines in here. Just so grand and tall in here. It's so cool. It really feels like, you know, a big like dining hall that Vikings would sit and just kind of like, I don't know, converse around and just gather and just feast. This is pretty cool. You have the statues right there with the big tapestry in the back. And then you have a fun photo op if you want to come sit in the giant Viking chair. How cool is that? Over here we have Toothless, the Light Fury, and all of the Nightlights there on this tapestry, which looks great. Now, if you need to use your card again, they do have point of sales over in here again. So you normally can just scan here and then do everything on the app. However, if you're using the Mardi Gras card, you need to go to a point of sale because you can't add it to the app as of yet. So we'll find a table, then give them the number, and then we'll go ahead and order some food. We are going to be table 309. Funny enough, our hotel last night was 308. But look at this. You even have a fun little design. It looks like a little keg inside of a wooden dragon. Look at that. Awesome. And look at the chairs. They have like this like wooden design that looks like it was like handcrafted as well. So this is what we are going to do for our meals. So just so you guys see the pricing and everything here. So we're doing the catch of the day, which is the dessert item that we actually saw like during like the preview time. We are doing the Barf and Belch's Duo Plate. That's actually a kid's meal, but it's mac and cheese, like balls, and like, I don't know, I think that's gonna be fun. We're doing the Hiccups grilled salmon. That also looked really good. And then also the yak nog. So some fun, different options here. We'll let you guys know what our total is. Before our AP discount, the total would be $48.42. After AP, we'll let you know. Well, it looks like our total after is $41.15. So we saved, what, about $7 or so? We're gonna try this out. This is the yak nog. So this is like a malted chocolate with cinnamon.
Are these the straws that like make it taste like foamy, like the milkshakes? Like, can I take the straw?
Oh, I wonder. Maybe try it with first, and then we'll see.
Oh, that's good. Whenever I see cinnamon, I'm always like a little hesitant, but that actually goes together really well. And it's just like chocolate milk with some cinnamon, but it's not like the mummified chicken cinnamon. It's like a cinnamony sugar. That's really yummy. You're gonna love this.
Well, our feast has arrived. Again, the salmon here, that looks amazing. Again, here's our fun little treat, but I think my favorite is we get this Viking boat for the kids menu. Also, it's a hefty portion, really. I love this. You get this little flag with the dragon on it. Oh my gosh. I love Epic Universe so much, and I love Isle of Berk. Oh, this is so cool. I also love that the ketchup comes in like this little, it looks like a little wooden, I don't know, container here. Obviously, it's just like plastic or whatever, but actually there's some nice weight to that. It's kind of nice. I'm gonna try out this chocolate milk now as we go. And oh, I didn't realize the cup was like plastic. It's like this like little barrel design. Oh, it's kind of like, it tastes like a liquid like like a chocolate bar. Like there's like, you know, like a unique chocolate bar flavor. That is good. It's very simple. It's just like a chocolatey malt with cinnamon, but it's, I don't know, it works weirdly well. I like that a lot. Very good. Chocolate milk at a theme park. As an adult, we need to now dig in. This smells really, really good. So it looks like you get about 4 pieces of sausage in there, and then I think 3 of these mac and cheese bites, fries, grapes. Again, that's a pretty nice portion for $10. Like, kids menu for the win sometimes. I'm gonna start with one of these sausages, considering I can eat it right off of the flag here. I love that. That's good. Thicker skin. It's like a kielbasa, which is like really flavorful. That's good. That's a delicious little sausage there. So I like that a lot. Let's try one of these. Now, truth be told, I'm not a huge mac and cheese bites person, but they're pretty good. And you know what? It's like a nice little like snack size. It looks like they have the noodles for like the style of mac and cheese. I know sometimes they have different versions, but these are a nice little treat. Would probably be good with like a little sauce or something, but I like that. Nice cheesy flavor too. Nicole's gonna try out the salmon for us here. We did spread like the top on just a little bit. We like a blackened salmon, so hopefully it is still just as good.
The topping is super flavorful. Almost a little like spicy, something in the seasoning that's like, it was a little like tingly at my tongue. Very good though. We do like our blackened, and this is like a little bit of like a crisp char on top. And the flavor goes really well together, but it is a little spicy, so beware.
Yeah, there is some sort of spice to that salmon. I think it's coming from the topping there. I think there's a little bit of heat coming off of that, but it is very good. Again, like theme park salmon, you'd be like, I don't know if I'm getting, you know, salmon from a theme park, but honestly, it's quite good. And again, it's Universal. Universal typically does a really good job with their food. Also, you get a baked potato, which is crazy. So really cool like menu designs here. I really, really like that. Also, the sour cream up top is a like a dill, like infused kind of sour cream. So it does have a little bit more of a dill flavor to it. I think that's also what that is there. But yeah, overall, both these dishes really, really good. And I'm excited to try this dessert here too.
That's very good. It is a mousse. Second mousse in like 12 hours. Very good flavor, very chocolatey. And the shell is so much thinner than that shell from Mario. So I like this a lot better because it's not that like thick, heavy white chocolate. It's just a candy shell. Very good.
The flavor on that is super, super good. So if you take the actual like mousse and then you dip it in that like, I don't know, cereal crumble or whatever that is, super delicious. That is probably my favorite dessert that we've had so far. Yeah, that's very good. I want to point out, again, we ordered 1 like adult meal, 1 kid meal, a drink, and a dessert, and we are like stuffed and not able to finish everything, which is crazy. So definitely good portions here. And like I said, this is such a good value at like right around $10. This wasn't even too bad either, again. So everything was about 40. So I think, you know, for larger portions and everything, not too horrible in all honesty. And like I said, this is a huge hit. I think this is like, I don't know, we're gonna have to find the next dessert that beats that right there, because that was delicious. Now in the room for point of sales, you do have more tapestries. Also look how tall the ceilings are and the chandeliers, so large. But yeah, you can come over here and order. Oh, it's actually pretty cool if you come over around the corner. Take a look at the handles on those barrels. It's dragon heads, and it's all characters from How to Train Your Dragon. I absolutely love it. Now that we are all finished at Mead Hall, always love to come out and see Cloud Jumper checking people out, having his little interactions. I don't know how they work. I don't know if there's a camera in there or what, but it's incredible how he just like looks and stares. And I don't know if they have like reactionary ways to like see people, but a lot of times like if you're staring and like you get close, it's like they know. I don't know what they do, and I mean it's probably just a real dragon, really. Another offering here is How to Treat Your Dragon, where you will find some fun, sweet treats along with some merchandise. If you head in, you will go ahead and see on the walls, you'll see some fun, again, little merch, but you'll also find plenty of treats all along, again, all themed to How to Train Your Dragon, which is a lot of fun. You can see again some of the same plushes and things that we saw over in the other shop there. These are fun too. I think they're meant to look like fish as the dragon is jumping up to eat it in the packaging there. And then you also get mystery options over here, which I think is a lot of fun. You can actually see better designs right around the corner. I'll show you. So you have these little eggs here, but then you also get cards. So if you guys are looking for fun little trading cards, basically, you get mystery ones inside. So they love their mystery stuff here in Love Berk, which can be dangerous for somebody like myself that I love opening up random things. So I have to be careful with my money in here. They have dragon nips up there. Some sort of plant over here. What do we have? Sugared sage fruit up in the corner right there in the little bowl. They also have treats in here, so you can get some cookies, Rice Krispies. They also have cake pops and the whoopie pies, all with different designs of all of the dragons there, which I love that they are keeping the theme on brand the whole way through. Look at the design on the case itself. The dragon eating the fish. Look at his eye there. He looks a little crazy, doesn't he? That jar up there has flame tamers, and they're blue because they're taming the flame. The details. Now again, as I mentioned, you do have fun things like magnets here. Wow, those are powerful magnets. They're sticking to the ones behind them. The magnets, you have those little mini coasters, typically for your car. You have some fun coolers there. You have like wine toppers. Again, some of these keychains that we did see over in the other store as well. And then actually we have the flame that Hiccup has. Yeah, it's his Inferno sword that he uses to kind of like fight things off. You have some merch here if you want to become one of the Vikings yourself. Also the hats here. They're all fuzzy. Those are fun. More gear for Vikings. And then, yeah, I think we kind of start to repeat a few of the pieces of merchandise. So if you guys are looking, definitely take a look around. Oh, this looks pretty sweet. Right here you have this boat that you can actually make. Right here, it's the Fyre Drill boat model. You guys can pick that up and then it's gonna look something like that. This is kind of cool. So the dragons here, it gives you like different images depending on how you look at it. I always love these, they're fun. It'd be cool if they had like all the different dragons and they kind of shifted through, but also look at this one.
It's a fun purse.
It's like a boat purse. It's Loungefly too. You get like a little mini purse up there. It's heavy. All of the handcrafted designs with the candles and everything like that. It looks like they almost have like yarn spinners right there. But the merch here, I don't think I saw this over in the other one. I really like this long sleeve and it's actually kind of light. So you have Toothless on the front. Is there anything on the back? No, so it's pretty basic, but it's nice. And you have these big hats here. Oh, I haven't seen these either. A lot of merchandise I haven't seen. Another hat. Yeah, I need an Love Berk hat right now. We also have the pillow with Toothless. I actually really like these coasters too. You get a little 4 set with them. There is the Toothless mug. We did see that earlier. And then I saw these shorts down here as well. And then this shirt. I think, is that the Gruel? I think so. Again, light though, not too heavy. Most sheep goes to Ruffnut and Tuffnut. We saw this trophy yesterday in line for Dragon Racers Rally, and then you also have a salt and pepper shaker with the sheep.
That's cute.
It is. Also, every world has bags, by the way, and we did a medium here. They are $3, $4, and $5. There was a small, a medium, and a large. Like I said, we have a medium, so anytime we go to Aldi or need a reusable bag, we now have one. And make sure to pick them up before they run out. We are coming over here to watch Untrainable. The next showing is at 3:30, just in a few minutes or so. Do be aware, there are only a set few times throughout the day. It's basically every hour, but they do skip 4:30 and then they stop at 7:30. So the park is open till 9. For your last showing there is at 7:30. These times could change when the park officially does open or in time, but for now that is what we have seen. So it's basically every hour on like the 30 mark, but no time at 4:30, and then the last one again there at 7:30. Even look at the stage area back here just to get into the building. It's huge. Coming under the awning, we are heading in. I don't know how good our seats are gonna be, but hopefully it's not bad. Wow, look at the size of this entire area. And there's the stage. We will not be able to record, but We're gonna go find a spot. Look at how cool this entire layout is with the stage. That is super, super cool. All right, this is our seat. By the way, this fills up for sure. It is all filled over there. They do have reserved seating right there, those 2 rows. And behind us, we're getting pretty full. There's only maybe 2 rows that are still available in back. Also, look at that tapestry over there on the wall. We are getting ready to do our meet and greet right now, and Astrid just walked out. So we're gonna have a double dipper. Good, how are you? Oh my gosh. First time dragon.
This is Stormfly. She's a deadly natter dragon. She's from the tracker class, okay? So she does like fetch, so be a little mindful with her.
Oh, okay.
That's not on, okay? We can't play fetch with her.
Not today.
I think she's ready.
We better watch out. She's gonna eat my dragon or my camera here.
Stick one hand out, okay? She'll kind of say hello to you, okay? Okay. She's sniffing.
Oh, she can smell the candy.
Oh my gosh.
Look at you. Would you like to say hello?
Yes, can I please?
You can't have that. It's not ours. You can't.
She wants to. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I know, right? Can we get a photo?
Absolutely.
Thank you. How's it going?
Hello, Vikings. What are your names?
I'm Nicole.
Nicole.
And Dylan.
Dylan.
Yes.
Well, it's nice to meet you both.
Nice to meet you.
Well, we know that you're a hiccup.
Oh, yeah. No, well, people know about me a little bit. You know, I am chief of the village after all. So, well, I'm glad that you guys have heard of us.
Of course.
And of course, you know, we Berkians have a little something that other places do not. Our dragons.
Of course.
Well, do you guys met Stormfly? and
We
Astrid,
did,
right?
yes.
Okay, so you got a little bit of experience with dragons.
A little.
Do you have dragons back where you guys sailed in from, or not so much?
We don't.
Mini dragon.
Oh, like terrible terrors, maybe? Or?
Oh, one of them.
Oh, okay,
Little
okay.
furry ones.
Oh, interesting. I don't think I've ever encountered a furry dragon. But I guess you guys will have to introduce me to your dragon sometime. Yeah?
Maybe one day, yeah.
One
Okay,
day.
excellent. Well, you guys can bring him here if you want.
Of course.
Okay.
No, we don't want to share the spotlight.
They're not talking about a dragon? Yeah, no, I knew that. I was just kind of, going along. I'm sorry. Well, would you guys like to say hello to me?
Yes, can we?
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Over right this way. When you approach a dragon, though, you have to move slowly and calm.
Oh, we're going
sure
fast.
Astrid got you guys familiar, right?
A little bit.
Oh, well, that would make sense. She knows what she's doing. So stick your hand out right above his nose. Let Toothless come to you. It's okay. Smooth it closer. Lift your hand just a little higher. And hold it there. What do you think, Bud? They seem friendly?
You see the nose moving?
Oh, excellent. All right. There we
Oh,
go.
my God.
Excellent. Yeah, you always want to give dragons the time they need to come around you. But if you're patient and friendly, well, I think you'll find that most dragons are patient and friendly too. Especially this one. Yeah. Would you like to go as well?
Can
Come on over,
I?
give it a try.
I'm coming in slow.
That's it. I know, bud. Friendly new Vikings.
Oh.
I think he might
Oh
have
my
spelled
God.
Stormfly on you guys. Yeah.
Might have.
Well, they're best friends, so that would make sense.
Is it all right if we get a photo?
Come on over, right?
Awesome,
Right.
thank you.
All right. Great day,
Thank you
guys.
so much. I
Stay
appreciate
safe.
it. That was amazing. Meeting the dragons, the interaction there, so accurate and crazy. The nose on the dragon, literally, Toothless is like sniffing you. It's so cool. They're so realistic. I love that. Also, Astrid is a very short meet and greet. She actually went back in already. So do keep that in mind. If you see her out there, it's kind of hard to get that meet and greet there, but we lucked out, which is super, super cool. Also, the Nightlights will meet right back here, I believe. And they're coming out at 5:30 is what we were told. Yeah, like right at this gate here. So if you guys are in the area, and we're gonna try and hopefully see them. I know obviously tech rehearsals, and today's been a little finicky, so we're gonna hopefully be able to see them. But very cool, highly recommend that. Really good interactions, love that we got to do that. So, and the line is pretty long a lot of the time, so keep that in mind when you are waiting. you know, you're gonna probably have to carve out about an hour to do that. You do have more options over here for shopping at Hiccups Workshop right here. Again, more merchandise and everything. Again, beautifully, beautifully designed. But what we are going to do right now is we're gonna come over here to Dragon Racers Rally. Go ahead and get on a ride there. However, I do want to point out that Hiccups has been delayed all day. It has been struggling a little bit, unfortunately, but we did ride it the other day. Now, when it comes to Dragon Racers Rally, I highly recommend reading the tips that are listed for you because it is not an easy ride to get flipping around. You will notice a lot of people are pretty much standing still. They don't know how to necessarily flip it. And I'm telling you, if you read, you will kind of get some better directions. And I'll explain to you as soon as we get off kind of the best way to go ahead and start barrel rolling through here. Now I'm going to try and tell you how to do this. I had a bad run on that one. I'm not gonna lie to you. It takes practice.
I got a compliment.
I did get a compliment
And they
both
clapped
times.
for him the other day.
They did. I got cheers. This one, I had somebody who was like, "You were spinning." I can do okay. I don't always flip, but I can really rock and get upside down. The only thing I can really tell you is the handles. If you pull them really high up, and you basically need to put them in different directions. They explain all that, but you need to like push really hard down on one side and pull the other side up. And that is kind of like what you need to do. So like the opposite of each other, and that's what you kind of start your momentum with. And you need to shift your weight, keep your legs together, and use like the momentum of the actual like spinning to try and get it. You'll feel it if you start like leaning in those directions as you go around. It's hard. And I think it's meant to be a situation where like you gotta ride it a few times because you're learning to be a better dragon racer. So it makes sense. But if you practice enough, I think you'll get there. Now the other ride they do have here outside of Hiccups and Dragon Racer Rally would be the Fyre Drill, which again is a water ride that you're actually trying to learn how to put out the fires that some of the dragons in this land potentially could start. And it's kind of a lot of fun. If you heard earlier, Ruffnut and Tuffnut were telling us to hit the blue ones, which I think is not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to put out the fires, which I think would be the red ones. However, we are avoiding the water ride today, specifically just because we have a few things left to do. They did say you could potentially get soaked, and you will most likely be getting wet. So we did avoid that one for now. And like I mentioned earlier, Hiccups right now is not running. It has been delayed all day, tech rehearsals. So we got to kind of keep an eye on that. If it does come up, we'll check it out, but I'm guessing they might be having some issues with it today. Again, being tech rehearsals, it is kind of expected. But either way, those are kind of the 3 attractions that you can expect to see here inside of the Isle of Berk. Guess what? The Nightlights are coming out right now. I see them peeking.
Well, hello, friend. Come on over.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Look.
That's great. All right, there. Perfect. Well done, my friend. Well, everyone, say hello to little Dart here.
Hello, Dart.
Oh, well, where have you been, you little scamp? Oh, you are all practicing your bouncing with your siblings. Well, that sounds fun. Oh, yeah, okay, yes, of course. Well, I've got an idea. Would you like to show all of your new friends here how you bounce? Oh, are you? It's all right. Oh, it looks like we're a bit shy right now. That's okay, that's okay. We all get stage fright from time to time. It happens to the best of us. But I've got a good idea for you. So, baby Nightlights, they learn best from other little dragons and mimicking. So, is there anyone out there who would like to volunteer to help me teach little Dart here how to properly bounce? First, we need to set up a nice strong base. So have your feet a little wide, bend your knees a bit, bring up your dragon claws. On the count of 3, you're going to jump and let out a mighty dragon roar, all right? 1, 2, 3. Yes, that's the stuff. Well done, Colin. All of your friends really like that one. Yes, they did. Okay. Yes, well done, Dart. A big round of applause for baby Dart and Colin. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much.
There goes Dart. I can't believe
They're always the cutest.
he's walking around. That is so amazing. Well, we just got to do that little Dart meet and greet. Again, you can ask around and see what the timings are. It is not listed. A lot of the meet and greet things around here are not listed in the app. They kind of just come out, and I think that's the perfect way to do Berk.
Everyone's going in.
Oh my gosh, and yeah, Hiccups, I just saw testing. I think we're open. We're heading to Hiccups right now. Well, we kind of lucked out because they were doing some testing there, like I just pointed out, and now we are getting held here to go in, so we should be in some of the first few trains, and we'll be able to ride. How awesome is that? Now, don't forget that Hiccups Wing Gliders is one of the rides that you're going to need to use a locker in order to put your stuff away, at least large items. You can have your phone on you, but check this out. We're going to go ahead, take a photo, and that's us. It's going to open up, and then on the other side, we're going to grab it. I'm going to give you a little tip, by the way. Ride this ride early on. Once the word of mouth gets out that this ride is as good as it is, I bet you are going to see 2 hours plus for this ride pretty consistently. As it gains popularity over the next few months, over the next few years, this ride will be a top contender for a lot of people's favorite attractions park. That's what I'm thinking right now. It is that good, I promise you that. I think even if you don't like How to Train Your Dragon, I still think you would really like this ride. It's intense enough to just be really, really fun, but it's also got a great theme to it. It's incredibly smooth. There are some intense moments in there, but it's not like, Stardust Racer's intense. Superb attraction, and I said it before, but I will say it again. This is a sleeper hit for now. Just wait, this will gain popularity, I promise you that. We are over here at the Grog and Gruel because this is where everybody's talking about the mac and cheese cones, and we have the traditional one. But before we do eat it, Nick, how did you like Hiccups Wing Gliders?
I love Hiccups Wing Glider. I think after riding everything minus Fyre Drill, I'm really able to gauge what I've been enjoying and almost ranking them in my head. And I think Hiccups might be a top 2 for me. It's just the nostalgia and the attachment to this land and to Hiccup and Toothless and just Berk and mixed with the coaster and the almost smooth haggard feel. I love it, and I can't wait for everyone else to ride it and hopefully love it as much as we do.
Is it good, Nicole? How's the cone? I think you missed your mouth. I think it's all over your lips.
It's good.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that mac and cheese cone, I think has been the best thing I have had at Epic Universe, not just Love Berk. That was delicious. Also, eat it the correct way, which I think would be bite the whole thing. A lot of people scoop out the mac and cheese and then eat the garlic bread on its own. Bite into it like it's a full thing. Don't eat them separate. I promise you, it tastes so good putting the whole thing together. And I think that would be the way that you have to eat it. If you don't want to, you don't have to, but little secret, if you eat it all together, it tastes way better and it's already just delicious. Have it as a whole thing. So good. Now behind me here, you do have the Viking training camp, which is also a great little area for the kids. If you do have any kids, you can take them over here, blow off some steam. It's actually quite large, looks like a lot of fun. However, if you don't have kids, you are not allowed in there. So it is specifically for little kids there. No grown-up attractions or anything inside. But yeah, it's a nice little area. And again, it's right outside of the coaster as it comes by, and it's right inside of Love Berk. More interactive elements around the land. All the way up, all the way up. Push it, push it, push it. Nobody's trying to race you, so it's okay. You're doing it. It's going all the way up. That is officially our deep dive on the Isle of Berk. Hopefully you guys had fun hanging out with us over here at this beautiful, beautiful world. Make sure to come check everything out. Do the meet and greets, try the food, ride the rides, enjoy the environment here at Love Berk. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. If you did enjoy hanging out with us here today, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. It helps out a ton. If you want to see more Epic Universe content and all of the worlds to come, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. And guys, thank you for being here.